I would like to see the child.
I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the child. Which is to say, there's a trailer for Mandalorian Season 2, and we are just like,
Baby Yoda Season 2! Baby Yoda
Season 2! Yes.
Baby's Day Out.
Baby's Day Out!
Baby's Day Out in space!
I just Space Dad and Yoda Child.
Space Dad.
Lone Wolf and Cub, basically.
To be fair, there are a lot of space dads. So we have
There are many space dads, but we must specify that it is Mandad. Mandad. Mandalorian. Mandalorian.
Mando the Mandad.
Mando the Mandad.
Okay. Mando
That didn't go the way I was expecting it to go, but I'll take it and I'll run with it.
Mando the Mandad,
yes.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Mando, Mandad, DeLorean.
Is he time travel?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is the way. So
It is. It is. If you've been on this channel at all before, you know this is the way. Or if we're gonna be about as true to aesthetic, this is how we do it.
So
yes.
I'm excited.
Me too. But before we get going, as always, this video on this channel...
Channel? Channel? You don't say.
The channel.
The channel.
Is sponsored. That's where that long O comes from. You okay there?
Continue.
You alright?
I've got it.
You good?
Lock it up, Selena. Lock it up.
This video and this channel are sponsored by Fred He Bakes. He's doing 3 different kinds of cookies right now, and they are amazing. We have the brown sugar buddies, which are like a cross between a spice cookie and a molasses cookie and a ginger snap, and they're soft and they're wonderful. And if you're living somewhere where it's still 100 freaking degrees outside, because they are soft and wonderful, they make amazing ice cream sandwiches. And if you're living somewhere that actually believes it has seasons and it might be getting a little colder out,
What's that like?
I don't know, man. We live in LA. If you're living somewhere with seasons, there are also fantastic cookies to drink into your hot beverage of choice. Your coffee, your tea, your hot apple cider, your pumpkin spice latte, especially that pumpkin spice latte, your hot chocolate, all of the warmed beverages that you enjoy in the morning or whenever you need a pick-me-up. They are good for dipping in that. That's the brown sugar buddies. We have the maple brown sugar buddies, which are all of that, and also maple, which are so good for fall, you guys. So good. And we have the big chip buddies, which are giant chocolate chip cookies.
Hey, are they all that and a bag of chocolate chips?
Yes. They also have nuts in them if you want them to have nuts in them. But if you're not nuts about nuts, there are no nuts.
I saw Fred post a picture yesterday, and like, no joke, the first thing I commented was, I'm in love. Like that.
It's just, they're
incredible.
huge around, but they're also big fluffy cookies. So it's almost like a big muffin top, but it's a cookie. So that is some good stuff. And Fred is currently doing combination boxes. So if you're like me and you want to try a little bit of everything, you can do that. Of course, he makes all of these cookies fresh. They are never frozen. They're made in small batches. You cannot find these flavors in stores.
Nope.
And they're just so good, you guys. They're just so good. They're exclusive to that site. And if you want to get your hands on them, go to fredhebakes.com, 3 words, fredhebakes.com, and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. fredhebakes.com, coupon code KIACookies. Treat yourself. Seriously, get some of those maple brown sugar buddies. Dang. You deserve it.
Cookies for you, cookies for me, cookies for your pals.
It's her birthday soon. Get her cookies.
I don't know what to say since I can't say cookies for you, brownies for me, jam for you, jam buds. I got so used to saying that.
Yep.
I don't know what.
Edit your catchphrase sometimes, and it's life.
One
But
day
yes,
I'll figure it out.
Obtain cookies for yourself. The world is completely bonkers, and you definitely
My
deserve
world's on
something.
fire. How about yours?
That's the way you're living when you're on the West Coast.
Anyway,
I would like to see the child. So,
show me the
Mandalorian Season 2 official trailer. Click. I just had a Captain EO moment and I could not tell you why.
Space, the final frontier.
That's part of why.
The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
Woo! Space wizards!
To search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers.
This is the way.
Soon.
You know this is no place for a child. Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard. This is the way.
Yeah, it is.
Don't mess with Mandan.
Oh, look at no, they're on the A.
Yes. Don't mess with Mandan.
Do not mess with the Mandalorian. I appreciate that he's like, Dad's got this bag. Nope.
Also, big mood. Big mood.
Oh, the
Big
biggest.
2020
The
mood.
biggest mood.
Oh,
Oh, man.
that looks great. I'm
so excited.
Loved season 1 so much. It looks, and you know, considering, although it's interesting that we didn't really get any glimpses of, you know, the very end of season 1. I don't want to give it away necessarily.
I mean, if you haven't seen The Mandalorian season 1, why are you here? Go watch it. I don't know if Disney Plus is doing the free previews again, because they stopped doing that when they dropped Hamilton, but they might have started up again. Who knows? Go watch it. Now we're going to talk about spoilers for The Mandalorian season 1, so here's your cutoff.
No
If you have to leave, we love you. Goodbye.
Bye. No sign of the dark
fucking
saber.
dark saber.
Yeah. No sign of the dark saber.
Supposedly, we've had it confirmed that Ahsoka is showing up in this season.
Yes.
Supposedly.
Yes.
My question is, where is Bo-Katan?
Yes.
Is she alive? And for everyone going, whom's the fuck? One, watch Star Wars Rebels. It's very good.
It's great.
I know people are like, oh, it's kind of a kiddie show. Well, it was built for Disney, but it's still very much Star Wars at its core, and it's one of those shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where the beginning is kind of like, all right, this is meant for kids, and then it just... And it's incredible,
wonderful.
and the last season kind of leaves you in a puddle of your own feels. Yes, but last we saw, the Darksaber showed up in that show, and it ended up with Bo-Katan on Mandalore. How does this motherfucker have it
I
now?
don't know, man.
I don't remember his name, but I know he's our villain.
Like, literally, I think one of the things you said is, who did you have to kill to get your hands on that? And then, like as a joke, and then you stared off into the distance and you were like, oh my god, who did he have to kill to get his hands on that?
The answer is probably Bo-Katan.
Oh god, I hope not.
Yeah, my non-spoiler reaction on Twitter was just a gif of put that thing back where it came from or so help me. Whereas most of the reactions I saw were, that's not yours! So, can The Mandalorian be enjoyed without having seen any other Star
Absolutely.
Wars TV shows? Yes, absolutely. Can The Mandalorian be enjoyed without having seen any other Star Wars at all? You know what, yeah, probably. I don't have that experience, so I can't vouch for it, but I would imagine that it could. You just kind of go, okay, space western, and roll with it.
I trust Dave Filoni implicitly. Whatever between Clone Wars and Rebels and The Mandalorian, anything Dave Filoni wants to do with Star Wars, I say, have at it, good sir. You know what you're doing.
So how long until we get space wolves in this one?
Not very long, I imagine.
Dave Filoni really likes wolves, as it turns out. So it's like, all right, we can only go so long before we have a wolf motif or actual wolves showing up, so keep an eye out for that.
I mean, it's space western / space samurai story anyway, so give it time. Wolves or coyotes will show up at some point.
I mean, for the teaser, it makes sense that we're not showing footage of essentially the big I have no words. Oh my god, I just want to watch this show.
Yeah, no, it's...
I'm very tired.
I
Quarantine
imagine
brain
most
is
of
a
this
bitch.
is like episodes 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah,
However
most
many we're
likely.
going to get for season 2.
I mean, we saw nothing that would give us anything about the plot, and that's kind of the point. Like, honestly, I think all we need to know is that there's another season of Mandalorian, and it drops at some point next month. So, soon.
That desert planet, any idea if that was Jakku or Tatooine or someplace we haven't been yet?
I feel like it's someplace we haven't been yet. I know we've seen the big yak guys.
Yakety yak.
Don't talk that.
That's how I
yeah.
refer to them in my head.
So yeah, we've seen those creatures, but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
and
so many desert planets.
There was a lot of hopping back and forth to similar places. Like he'd go to one place and then come back to it like 5 episodes later. So yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we go to new places or if we revisit some from season 1. I'm sure it'll be a combination of both. But I'm just so excited. This show is so good.
I'm wondering when they managed to shoot it. What with COVID being a thing, shutting down production in February.
I mean, it's one of
March,
those
really, but
it's one of those things where who knows how much of it they had done at that point. It might have been that they had wrapped up most principal photography and that there was only post really left to do at that point.
Yeah.
It's also possible that whatever principal photography they still had to do when the world started shutting down, that they just made sure they were testing people like crazy.
Yeah, wear a mask, don't take it off in front of other people. This is the way.
Yeah, be like Mando.
Be like,
Wear your goddamn mask! It's not that hard! He manages to do it in non-pandemic settings. And you never hear him complaining.
All the time.
He's never complained about having to wear a mask.
Anyway,
I love him.
This was, if you haven't seen Mandalorian yet and you're still here despite spoiler warning, cool. See it. Watch it.
It's so good.
Super good. Just incredible. So well done. And yeah, really, really looking forward to this new season. Like, I'm not used to new things coming out during quarantine just because everything shut down so hard, especially for live action stuff.
Yeah, it's been a lot of catching up on old stuff.
So
lately.
having this come down the line is a good thing, and a reminder that you can enjoy problematic media as long as you recognize the places in which there are issues.
Yeah, on that note, maybe make a donation to the Trevor Project.
Yeah, maybe make a donation to
Human
the Trevor
rights
Project.
Human rights campaign, too. There are lots of organizations that help the LGBTQ community. So, yeah. Since some people clearly don't want to, not naming any names.
If you don't already know, you can Google it.
And also, you know what? If you're not in a position to be able to donate,
That's perfectly fine.
it doesn't cost anything to be respectful to people.
Yeah.
It costs you $0 to treat people with basic human decency.
Don't be a turf.
Don't do that. Opposite of that is what you should be.
Anyway, because you know that's going to come up in the comments, and I can appreciate everyone who has that on their mind for very good reasons. Yes. Still going to consume the media with the understanding that the actor and the character are different people, and that I'm getting my Disney Plus subscription from somebody else. I'm not the only one who's got a family account.
It's a gift!
It is the way.
But, yeah, again, there's a little bit of a call to action that you do very, very well. But like I said, donate where you can, and it costs nothing to just be respectful to other human beings.
Be good people. Be good people.
It's not hard. It's not difficult.
Just basic human empathy, man. Basic human empathy. Anything else about this, or have we seen enough of the we've never seen enough of the
There's
child?
never enough of this
I was
child.
going to say, have we seen enough of the child for one night? The answer is no. But this is all we're going to get till next month.
I always look forward to October because I adore that particular season. I love the spoopy season. I always enjoy having more things to look forward to in October. And I
like.
I can't believe it's been like a year since season 1. This year has been so weird.
And I like that Mandalorian does a week-by-week release.
Yes.
Even when some episodes aren't as strong as others, I appreciate, like, okay, it dropped at this time, it's on, alright, sit down, turn the lights off, because it's such a dark film show that you don't want a backlight in order to watch it, and let's go.
Yeah, no, just, season 1 was great from beginning to end. As you said, even though there are some episodes that are stronger than others, it's thoroughly entertaining from beginning to end, and I can't wait to get more. And I have such a soft spot for the trope of, like,
adopted family!
yes. Specifically, I'm a badass, and I've only had Baby Yoda for
I've only had Baby Yoda for one day, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this bar. And then kill everyone in this bar.
and then double tap. No, I am such a sucker for that grizzled hard ass that secretly has a heart of gold and becomes an adopted father to somebody. I am such a sucker for that trope that when it became apparent that that's what the Mandalorian was going to be, I was like, yeah, no, I don't need anything else right now from this show. This is perfect.
I am an intergalactic badass. And this is my tiny superpowered
and this is my
child.
son. And don't ever speak to me or my son ever again.
Or my son. Or my son's frog snack.
My 50-year-old son ever again. How about you? Any final thoughts?
Nope, I want it.
Oh, so good.
I would like to see the child.
I would like to see the baby. Oh.
All right.
On that note, I'm Megan. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Menguin. That's TheMenguin. If you like horror-related things, we react to horror-esque things on my YouTube channel, Silver Screams, and you can follow that at silver_screams. And I also do a Lost retrospective podcast where me and my co-host Will Link talk about Lost. He loves Lost, and I don't, and we discuss.
The best tagline. It's such a good elevator pitch. I'm Katie. You can follow me all over the social medias and on Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet. I am also on a podcast. It is called On the Point. It is an Overwatch and Overwatch League podcast. We just got done talking about the all of the tournament, most of the tournament, the semifinals, and we're going to talk about the finals when they happen next month. I'm sad that the season is ending. It's kind of what's gotten me through quarantine. But yeah, if you want to hear my co-host and I talk about Overwatch League, it lives here and also on Spotify and all of your other various podcasting places, so you can find that there. If you like this channel, if you would like to support this channel, we have a Patreon, which gets you certain videos early. We have a Ko-fi if you want to throw a couple of bucks our way. We have a cat who is currently abandoning us.
Come back.
Come on, Winter.
Come back.
She's like, no, I gave you enough of my time.
Yeah, she's
Anyway,
over it.
and we do not take requests, we take commissions. All that info is in the description below. And of course, supporting our sponsor supports us, so head to fredhebakes.com and use coupon code KIACookies for 20% off your entire order. Seriously though, those sample boxes, get a little bit of everything, they are amazing. Yes. Other things you can do, you can click all these nice little buttons on YouTube that let the algorithm know that you like us and want to see more of our stuff. Like, that's super helpful, and that keeps us from getting buried by the algorithm itself, because it does things. It does things. The algorithm is a sarlacc pit.
It makes choices.
And we're just doing our best out here. And of course, saving the important things for last. You've heard a few of these over the course of the video, but they are worth reiterating. Wear a mask. Anytime you leave your house, anytime you walk out your front door, even if it's just to walk the dog or get the mail or pick up your grocery order or whatever, wear a mask, social distance, support your essential workers. Thank you, essential workers. Holy shit, y'all. Support your essential workers. Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives Matter, Black LGBTQIA Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Protest if you are able. Support your protesters if you are not able to protest. Arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. Defund the police, goddammit. Put all of that funding into community programs that will help, instead of making the police have to take care of things that they're not equipped to take care of. There's problems here. This is how we solve them. Yeah. Defund the police. Support the post office. Buy some stamps. They have really cute spoopy stamps right now, and you should totally buy them. They are amazing. Register to vote. Vote. All of the races matter, not just the presidential race. Go down ticket. Vote on your local stuff. That's where your change starts. Yeah, support the post office. Vote. Wear a mask. Take care of each other. Stay 6 feet apart while you're taking care of each other, but take care of each other. Because taking responsibility for our role in things, doing what we can to make that change, and taking care of each other is the only way that we're going to get through this. We love you guys. Stay safe.
Bye.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Maybe instead of man dad, should be
Dad, man, dad.
I was thinking more like man daddy.
No, honey, that's what you call him.
It's not inaccurate.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.